to my channel. I hope that you are all well and have had a good August. It's my favourite time of the month. It is completed pages. I think I have done around 12 this month, although this list isn't complete, so I can't quite work it out. But anyway, just a quick tally of what's happened this month. So I've ended the month with 1,361 subscribers, which is 60 subscribers increase since last month. So welcome to everybody that's new, and thank you for clicking that button. 5 videos this month, quite a lot of colour alongs, no lies, and I've done 19 hashtags, which is pretty good for me, and it's been quite a bumper month. I've really enjoyed everything that I've done. And my daughter's done a couple, so I'm going to show you those ones first. She's done a couple from Enchanted Halloween. It's a book that we share because it's 30 pages with double images. She did this one. She uses my Arteza Everblend markers. That was that one. And then she also did this one, which I think is totally awesome. I love the wings. I love everything about this one. So when I come to do it, I hope I'll be able to replicate it. But yeah, so that's the 2 that she's done. Then I did 2 in Hannah Lynn's Enchanted Faces. The first one I did had a completely tropical vibe. I've just got to find it. Hang on a second. That's what I saw when I picked the picture, was a completely total tropical vibe. There it is. So it's this one. So this was coloured, I probably have got this one, yeah. Arteza Everblend alcohol markers as a base, and then Arteza Expert pencils for shading. There's also lots of glitter, the Chromatech glitter pens. There's a bit of Pentel Gel Hybrid. There's glitter in the hair. Don't know if you can pick that up. But I absolutely loved the way this one came out. The hair was an inspiration. I love the way the orange and yellows are blended. I just love this one. Absolutely love it. So that was kind of towards the beginning of the month. And then I completed this one literally the other day. And I absolutely love this one too. When I flipped to this page, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I had a vision of how I wanted it to turn out, and that's exactly how it turned out. And it's the first time that I've ever done dark skin. So I was quite pleased with how that turned out. I still got a lot to learn with skin tone and blending it. But yeah, really, really happy with this. So this is Arteza Expert pencils, Arteza Everblend markers as a base. There's liquid pearls in the hair. Pentel Gel Hybrid with like the bluey green beads and liquid pearls in between. There's stickles on the shell. And there's stickles on like the little bubbles and things in the sea. Absolutely loved it. Knew how I wanted it to turn out, and it pretty much turned out. And that was for the hashtag brown hair, dark skin. So that was really, really fun. So that's the 2 from Hannah Lynn's Enchanted Faces. Then to start the beginning of the month, I actually tackled something from Johanna Basford's Rooms of Wonder. And I did the bottle page, if I can find it, which is this one. And I had a lot of fun with this one. This I coloured with Polychromos pencils, lots of Pentel Gel Hybrid. I did a chalk pastel background, and then I went over it with Mod Podge, which is like a fine iridescent glitter. I went over the whole of the chalk pastel, which kind of makes it set. You don't have to spray it. And it gives it this kind of multicoloured glitter effect. I quite like it. I don't quite like how the circles came out. I need to work with it a bit on that, but my pencil sharpener is not working very well at the moment. I think my favourite bottle is this Kitchen. Absolutely love the orange and the yellow together. I also really like this jar here with Pentel Gel Hybrid. I just had a lot of fun, and I was really enjoying the way the polychromos worked as well. So that was from Johanna Basford's Rooms of Wonder. Then I think I was having cravings for Melpomene Panagiotu's work, and so hang on, I'm just trying to find, there we go, I can put my food paper back in. So I was wanting to do something from Circle of Life, and there was lots of under the sea summer hashtags this month, so I chose this turtle page. I had a lot of fun with this as well. Let me see. So I cut again. This was coloured with polychromos. There's also some Stettler fine liners. That's mainly on the fish, which are like neon-y colours. The background is Neocolour 2 with pencil over the top. The sun, if you can catch it, it has some Spectrum Noir glitter brush pens. And then there's some stickles here and there. There's a bit on the jellyfish. There's some on the bubbles, some on the red flowers. But I really like the vibrancy of this page. I like the colours that I chose. I was really enjoying the polychromos on this paper as well. And it came out the way I kind of envisaged it would. So again, I've had a lot of things this month that have gone really well. So yeah, I don't know if it's just the pictures I chose or what, but yeah, I've had a lot of fun this month. And I really like the way that one turned out. So that's another one done in Melpomeni's Circle of Life. Then, because of the sea theme, I thought, oh yeah, Molly Harrison's got some good mermaids. So I picked one out of her 100 illustrations in Grayscale 2. And I did this one. And this was actually really, really quick. This, again, was Polychromos pencils on the mermaid. Some Pentel Dual Hybrid on the tail, which I think you can just about pick up. Then in the background, it's Silky crayons for like the greeny turquoise. There's lots of white gel pen, which was kind of picking out some of the kind of grayscale stars. And then I went over that with Stickles glitter glue. It was kind of white swirly in the background, so I basically picked that out with the Stickles glitter glue and went around it. And I love it. Absolutely love it. I think it looks great. It was very, very quick, but very, very effective. So yeah, that was Molly Harrison. And I've had a bit of a bumper Rita Berman month. The first one I think I did was this one from Mine's Summer Spazio Gang. And it's quite a busy page. And it was this one. So I always use Arteza Expert pencils for her books. I love them in there. There's some Pentel Dual Hybrid. I think that's for the dots and the insides of the flowers. There's lots of acrylic paint pen, and that's kind of going around the roses. And then there's also some Sakura glaze pen, which is on the lantern. I really like the way that this turned out, and that's a double page now. Not the same colours, they were done at different times. But I like the way it turned out, this one. I had to kind of think about how this would work going along. And I think I wanted my roses to be red. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. And it was quite a different page for me to choose. So yeah, that was the summer book, Rita Berman. Then I did a full colour along of this one on the channel. And this is from Minorizer Duck Asian by Rita Berman. This was a full colour along from start to finish. And it was this one. And so this was Arteza Expert pencils for all of the colour work. It just so happened that I kind of stuck to a limited colour palette. It was kind of red, blues, yellows and green. And that worked quite nicely, and I kind of brought that into the Russian doll as well. There's Distress Oxide in the background, Vintage Photo and Walnut Stain. Pentel Dual Hybrid, which has kind of done these orangey dots around the oval. Chromatech Glitter Pen, which is the black glitter around the oval. And Stickles fills in these red kind of circles. I did spray the Distress Oxide with water, so it's given it that kind of old look. It has bled quite badly, so this is going to need a bit of work. but I'll probably do a sunset background with that one, and probably quite easy to go over the sea, so I'm not too concerned. And then this is a golden watercolour paint, which fills oval. I absolutely love the way this turned out, and I hope that those of you who followed along have enjoyed it as well. So yeah, that was from Minorizer Dark Asian. It's the kind of second time that I've done a background in those colours. I did it here as well, and I'm enjoying that. So yeah, that was that one. Then the next one I did was in the water book, Devout Under Delupa Zabasa, and this was a buddy colour, and I will show the picture here. This was with, I can't quite see, I think it's Molly's colouring or Millie's colouring. Either way, I showed it on Instagram, and I will make sure I put it on the screen, what is actually correct. So I'm really sorry, I can't quite remember. I've written it down, but I can't work out whether it's an I or an O. Yeah, so we did this page together. Mine is Arteza Expert Pencils, Pentel Dual Hybrid, Neocolor 2 for the water, Stickles, Posca Pen, and then I put a load of glossy accents on the bottle. Had a lot of fun with this one, really enjoyed it, really love the way my buddies turned out, and again I'll put that here so you can see it. Really enjoyed that. Love Rita Berman books. So I had a bump of Rita Berman. Then I did another one in Sugar Sweet's Cat22 book number 1, and we did the Salt. This was another buddy colour with Pixie's Projects, and I will put hers here for you to see. I don't know if I've got this one written down. I do. So Arteza Everblend markers as a base, Arteza Expert over the top. There is Chromatech glitter gel pens. Can't quite work out. Oh yeah, that's for the red circle. Then I used oil pastels because I've just got a set of oil pastels. I used oil pastels for the outer bit. It was kind of orange and red, orange and yellow kind of mixed together. And then I put some Cosmic Shimmer texture paste over the top. And I actually quite like the way it turned out. I'm going to be a bit brave with my oil pastels, I think. And I like, this was very simple, this little pussycat. So yeah, and we're doing another one next month. I think I've just got to choose one, so I will get back to you, Pixie. So yeah, that's another one in Cat22 by Sugar Sweet. Then I was watching a colour along with Lucy Just Adds Colour, and she is doing a colour along in Erie. I think it's Romantic Country number 2, and she was using Black Widows, and it really inspired me because I really struggle in these books with what pencils to try, and I don't think I'd try Black Widows, and so I tried my Black Widows in here and I absolutely loved them. And I have to say that I think this is my best Erie picture to date. I took my time with this. I had a lot of fun. It was a very busy page, but I loved it, and for me I think this is my best work this month. And this, so Black Widows primarily. There's some Sakura Jelly Roll Metallic. I think that's on these lights. There's some Pentel Dual Hybrid in places. And then I use Albert Dürer watercolour pencils to do the kind of yellowy background and the dark browny floor. And there's also some metallic watercolour up here in the little canopy. And here on the flowers, and here on the watering can and his little neck thing. Yeah, really enjoyed it. I kind of took section by section, so I did the flowers first, then I did these pots, and I kind of kept them consistent all the way through, and I kind of then matched that with the wood here and the cart and the ladder. It took me ages to decide on the canopy. Yeah, I just took it element by element and tried to keep things like these pots here were the same colour and that kind of thing. So yeah, really, really enjoyed this page, and I'm looking forward to doing more now I found some pencils that I can actually use on this paper. Yeah, it didn't bleed, so yeah, absolutely brilliant. Loved it. That was from Erie's Romantic Country. Then I was having a little bit of a Johanna Basford cravings, and I wanted to kind of get out one of her older books, Enchanted Forest. So I did this page, which I've been wanting to do for ages. Every time I've looked for it, I've gone, I really want to do this one. So I did this little frog, and he's so cute. So this is Polychromos pencils. Lots and lots and lots of layering. Pentel Dual Hybrid, which is in the little dots on his chest, the little dots on his legs, middle of the flowers. And there's lots on the wings of the dragonflies as well. Then Neo Colour 2 for the water, with pencil over the top, and then I put some Enchanted Shimmer acrylic paint over that as well. I added in these kind of rushes, and then I did a chalk pastel cloud, very simple background. I was inspired by an image I found on Instagram. So yeah, love it, had a great time. Thank you very much, Johanna Basford, for such amazing images to colour. And I love him, I absolutely love him. Had such fun. So that was Johanna Basford's Enchanted Forest. Then I also was getting a craving for Lulu Mayax. I haven't done anything in for a while, and I haven't done many in A Million Sweet Things. So I did this cute stationery page, and don't know if I actually got this one down. I know I use Brute Funa macarons. I know I use Black Widow pencils. There is also Pentel Dual Hybrid on the star pen around the clouds here. On this pen here. There's some Calero Blue Pearl on these little ghosts. This is a CSY watercolour paint in as like a bluey silver. The background is Silky Crayon with Cosmic Shimmer glaze on the top. And I had a lot of fun with this one. I knew I wanted a kind of pastel effect pens, and I knew I wanted a kind of metallic-y pot. So that was fun. No bleed, maybe a little bit of ghosting, but not much. So that was fun. I also found pencils that I really like using in here, which are Brute Funas and Black Widows. So yeah, I love these books. That was A Million Sweet Things. And then my final page for the month was something from Matchstick Mouse, which was this cute little page. So this is from Morgan O'Brien's Summer colouring book. And I went for something where the mouse was a little bit further away this time. So, yeah, that was good fun. And again, I don't think I've written this one down. I was a bit lax this month at writing stuff down. This would be... Actually, I remember now, this... I normally base everything in Arteza Everblend, but I've been wanting to try just doing everything in pencil. And this was my first one where I did it all in pencil. I think it's likely that it was Arteza Expert pencils. Yeah, looking at the greens, I would say so. So yeah, so it's all pencil. There's some Pentel Dual Hybrids just on the dots in these trees and on the mushrooms. I think they're stickles actually. And then for the water, I added some Enchanted Shimmer in there. And I have to say, I really like the way that it's come out. So I may well try do a bit of experiments with doing more pencil ones for the where the mouse is a little bit closer up. But yeah, so that was my one from Matchstick Mouse. So I don't know how many that was. Could have been 12, could have been 13. I had 11 written down, but I think I had 2 not written. So I think it was 13 this month. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed completed pages. If anyone would like to do a buddy colour, let me know. Drop it in the comments. I'll be happy to contact you and we decide what we do. I think I've got one lined up for September so far with Pixie. So thank you very much for watching. Oh no, I think I've got 2. I've got one in this book and one in Cat22. So I've got 2 lined up for September, but if anyone wants to do another one, I'm sure I can fit in. Happy colouring, everybody. See you again soon.